A crew stopped forward progress on the Hay fire. That one sparked today in Solano County. The flames burning along Hay Road in Vacaville. Your reporter Kayla Muller is live for us at the scene. Kayla, what does it look like now?
Yeah, hi there. As you can tell, it's still very windy. I have to do a wide stance here in order to not topple over. The wind has been blowing towards me all day, blowing behind me. I got here shortly after the fire broke out, so I saw all the flames here and they pushed back behind me. As you can see, there are some crews still putting out some spot fires that have been pretty pesky. The neighbors out here were out here helping them with their tractors and making lines. So this is not your property?
It's not. No, we don't know who owns this property. Actually, we're just here to help.
The Hay fire broke out in the 6200 block of Hay Road Friday. On a day PG&E is implementing power safety shutoffs for more than 2,000 customers in Solano County to prevent fires due to intense winds.
When we see strong winds like this come in, they can break off branches, they can make trees fall, and that becomes a hazard when they interact with our power lines, especially when they're surrounded by really dry vegetation and low humidity levels.
It's that combination of dry vegetation, low humidity levels, and strong winds that create a perfect recipe for a fire. And now here we are, with smoke and embers being carried by the wind as firefighters race to catch the flames.
I tell you, the resources, they just jumped on this thing, though. It'd be a lot worse if they didn't get out here and just attack it the way they did.
Jeff and Tyler Moorhead sprung into action when they saw the flames. They called the sheriff's department to see if they needed help.
I said to come on over here and, start plowing. So Tyler jumped on the tractor and head off over here, and I went and got some diesel, and yeah, so we just been putting out the hot spots and helping the firefighters any way they need help.
Big old fire, I've never been in this position before, I just graduated high school, so it's pretty cool to experience it, Definitely now thinking might want to be a firefighter.
They say wind and fire in this area isn't necessarily unusual, but they're always fire ready and willing to help.
There's been quite a few fires out here over the years, and dry, and every time that north wind blows, there's a good chance there's going to be a fire somewhere nearby.
You never know when you're the one, that needs help. So today, these people are the ones that need help.
Yeah, and I want you to take a look over on this side, but we're going to let this car pass here. City of Davis Fire Department just driving by now. But now we are facing the other side, and I want you to take a look at this charred ground right here, and that actually is from a fire a couple of days ago. We reported on it just at a much smaller scale than today's, and if you look right to the right of it, this charred ground here is from today's fire, and you can see the smoke still smoldering. So it's just an example of how prone this area is to fires. Again, those neighbors say that, this is nothing unusual. And I got done with my live hit around noon today, talking about these dangerous conditions for a fire. And then as soon as I wrapped up that, I looked up and I saw this giant plume of smoke, and I called the newsroom, and they were like, yeah, fire, you gotta go. So it just shows that these PG&E shutoffs, they're not messing around. It's unclear at this time what the cause of this fire is, but we will continue to monitor conditions and keep you updated.